to any future politicians out there watching this, first off, shame on you for your future lies and your future pandering. That's the game. They all do it. Second off, don't do this. Be better than this, at least.
A 10-year plan to end chronic homelessness in San Francisco.
How are you going to solve homelessness? What are you going to do as a new mayor? And I say, well, what are you going to do?
Focus on a housing first model, direct access to housing, shelter, solve sleep, housing with wraparound and support services, solve homelessness. Homelessness absolutely can be solved.
Laid out a detailed homeless strategy. There's been no intentionality on homelessness in this state for decades. It's not been a focus.
I don't think we can solve homelessness. I know we can solve homelessness. We will reduce street homelessness quickly and humanely through emergency action. The highest investment the state's ever made is $1 billion on homelessness. We are poised to pass a budget in the next few hours that will provide $12 billion of investments.
I can literally quantify 58,000 people that we got off the streets last year. And none of you would believe it.
This state has not made progress in the last 2 decades as it relates to homelessness. Why?
We're not interested in funding failure. We're not interested in failing more efficiently when it comes to the issue of homelessness and the crisis on the street.
Despite California spending $24 billion on it since 2019, homelessness increased. What happened? I think the better question here is, where's the money? That seems to be the big game going on. Campaign on ending homelessness, which is not happening, it's increasing. Promise to spend billions of dollars to end it, and then nothing happens. So that's the question. Where's the money? California. What's going on here? Happy Thursday. Welcome to Zeducation, and welcome to another episode of Try Not to Laugh. You know, that first clip there is hilarious. It's hilarious in that these politicians, many of them like Gavin Newsom, they stand out there, they preach these things, these great ideas, ending homelessness. Of course, everyone wants to do that. Oh, but we're going to need billions, tens of billions of your tax money to do that, and we're not actually going to end it. No one's going to know what's going to happen with that money. No one knows where it went. It didn't go to end homelessness. But that's the game. That's the game, these politicians. And it is hilarious in that they keep doing this and people keep falling for it. Folks, that's a theme of this channel. They all do it. All right? They all do this. Stop falling in love with politicians. Stop trusting them. And look, I get it. Tyler, you're from Minnesota. Minnesota has its own set of issues with fraud. I mean, look up Minnesota tax fraud. Medicare fraud. There's a lot of fraud going on in this state, but people keep going with it. I don't know why. Anyways, yes, that is hilarious. That's why we mock these people. That's why we laugh at them, and we're going to continue to do that here on Zeducation. So welcome to the channel. That's what we do here. The game today is if you laugh, you lose. You have to watch again on Sunday, or if you laugh, you lose, you do a punishment. If you accept the terms of today's game, head down and like this video, and if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. Try not to laugh. Go.
Oh, thank God. It was just a dream. It was just a dream.
It was all a dream. Everything. In the last 15 years. Back when the internet was great. Back when content was fun. When pop culture was still unique and there was some art there back before things went to hell. It was all a dream, man. We can only hope that we wake up from it tomorrow, right? When there's new students, so you tell them to collect the sparks. This guy's brand new. He's brand new. Dude, I'm not even in this world, and I know that these jokes. Come on. I feel like if you go to these schools, these trade schools, someone in your life needs to preface you. Like, hey, they're going to try to do this. They're going to try to tell you to catch the spark. Come on, man. Be better. I called a friend from a private number every day for months. When he answered, I just farted. If he didn't, I left a voicemail. Drove him crazy. LMAO.
Hello?
And this, folks, this is why you don't answer those numbers. You just don't answer the unknown numbers. If they leave a voicemail and it's a bunch of garbage, just block the number. That's it. That's how you do it. Point of view in my Shohei Ohtani home run prop bet cashes in 20 beers deep at the local Japanese restaurant.
Konnichiwa! How are y'all feeling? Yeah, boy! Did you know that China and Japan are actually different countries?
They are? I didn't know that. South Park. Phenomenal, phenomenal show. One of the few places that hasn't cared about PC culture for a very long time. They've got a lot of criticism recently because they didn't make fun of the Biden administration, but now they're making fun of the Trump administration. A little disappointed in that. They should have been making fun of everyone, in my opinion, because that's what they've always done. And then for some reason, from 2020 to 2024, they decided to not mock politicians. But anyways, I still appreciate them. Good clip there. When you realize you only have 1 hour of work left, 1 hour and 34 years. You know, there's something in psychology. Where's my psychologist at? There is a thing where what he's doing, forcing himself to laugh even through crying, it releases the good chemicals, right? The dopamine. So if you look at yourself smile, that's a real thing. Looking at yourself in the mirror, smiling. What am I saying? That doesn't work. Come on. They say it does, but I don't think it does. Girl, what the heck? Wow. Look at that, dude. At O'Reilly Auto Parts, too. I wonder if they're checking out if they got some new suspension. Because you're sagging there a little bit, buddy. I mean, I get it. You're traveling with your whole home. Impressive. I mean, you deserve something for that. I don't know what, but that's impressive. Point of view, when you are the unfiltered friend.
People going, you can't say that. You can. You can. I did.
I love this. I love this. And that's what I love about him, too, is he's all about that. Even though he's got some questionable ideas, but he's a good comedian. And he's right. Even if you don't like it, no, you can say it. I did. I literally just had this happen not that long ago. Yeah, what are you talking about? I can say that. I'm not going to say it. And I'm not going to apologize for it. Kentucky is built different. There's no way.
No way.
Looking at milk here?
No.
Oh, what? No. Oh, come on. You know, times are hard sometimes. I get it. And they do have food programs still. There's a lot. If you're hungry, you can get food somewhere. It's not the best way to do it. Sadly, people do it. Send this to a friend who owns a Ford.
Ford Motor Company has announced all new Ford pickup trucks will no longer come with check engine lights because buying the truck will be the warning itself.
I say it all the time, man. I want Ford to thrive. I want them to be top tier motor company, but this is what they've become, man. The memes, you know, this is, I have a Ford. You guys know this. I own a Ford. This is what happens to me all the time. Bro asked me to record his first ever eagle. Come on, man. Yeah. Bro asked me to record his first ever birdie. Oh, please make it. Oh, par putt. It happens, dude. This is me. This is me out golfing. This is why I don't golf that much anymore. I wish I golfed more, but 3 putt. That's my baseline. I don't like admitting that either, by the way. But it's the truth. Hey! Hey! Oh, no! Dude. I hope that wasn't a secret. I hope, like, you really did. Like, people that can walk are able to play this, which seems not legal for some reason. Maybe it is, but if you're not using your legs and you are... Okay. Anyways, if you just blew your cover, good. Shame on you. Uh-oh. Come on. It's going to end bad, obviously.
Hey, how much do I have left?
How much do I got left? Keep on. You have some tension on the other side. A lot of tension. Gravity's pretty strong, buddy.
Bruce, you can put it neutral and tap on your brake.
Bruce, you're out.
Yep. Ah, there it is.
You're out. It's on the trailer.
Dude, at least he has a sense of humor about it. It's on a trailer. It's all right, dude. It looks like you had to, you know. Man, I'm gonna be honest here. It looked like it was in fine shape. You could have put it somewhere else, but now you're out of deer stand. Hopefully you're handy. You can fix it yourself, because those ain't cheap. When you realize you used your dark humor with the wrong people, and now they think you're mentally ill.
Dude, I'm kidding. Come on, lighten up. I'm joking.
Relax. Come on. Sadly today, you know, you should be able to say whatever you want, like I just said, but sometimes it's just not as fun with some people. Some people really, they just get butthurt about everything. And it's like, I'm not going to waste my time telling the joke. Whatever. You know what? If you can't enjoy life, I'm not going to try to enjoy it with you. What do we got here? A Chucky face. What is this, a pumpkin? You kidding me? Are you serious? You can do this? Dude, I had no idea. I'm surprised more people don't do this. Don't do this. If I see this on your porch, I'm leaving. Trying to stick to your diet, but snacks and little treats keep testing you. Is this is this AI? This is a great meme, because yeah, if you're trying to watch what you're eating, have less sugar, less candy, less whatever. Stop drinking pop. Then you notice it more. It's just right there. I don't know what this lion's doing. He must have just ate. Or these little deer, whatever they are. Antelope. They have a death wish. I don't know. Me explaining my girlfriend.
And that's part of the reason that she's the way she is. She's got PTSD or whatever, post-traumatic Down syndrome. No, it's not. She ain't got Down syndrome. I'm tripping.
This is an honest mistake. You know, it's. I don't know what show this is, but she don't have Down syndrome. You know, weak men create hard times. What the heck? What in the Canada is going on here? Why? What are they doing? This is law enforcement, obviously. I don't know what part of law enforcement in Canada, but why? What? No. We've already talked about our issues in California and Minnesota. Canada, holy macaroni. Every day it's something new, dude. LOL, the 2000s were crazy. Wait for it.
By the way, the definition of the word retard is to hinder or to hold someone back. I think your life is about to become retarded.
What? What? Can you imagine? There's no way. This looks like a CSI show or something. There's no way they would be able to make this in 2025. Not a chance on primetime TV. Hey, at least he's got a sense of humor. I love that. That's funny. Daily random thoughts.
Whenever I get back home from being in public too long.
What the hell is the world coming to?
They used to make fun of those old people. They're like, this generation doesn't know what's going on. What the heck is this? I mean, that's me now. Every day. You log on to the internet and you're like, what? Log off? I'm surprised every day, still. I shouldn't be.
The best part about kayak fishing is the simplicity. Just me, the open water, and enough electronics to pilot a space shuttle.
Dude, the electronics on boats now are insane. I remember all you had was in ice fishing, you just got a flasher, pretty basic stuff. You know, it sends a signal down and it bounces back up. That's how you tell what's down there. Kind of same deal with if on open water on a boat, it tells you your depth. You can see the little specks on there. Now, I mean, you can really, oh, there's a fish right there. There's a fish right there. And the screens are like 24 inches each. You got 4 of them on a boat. It's nuts. Peter asking all the right questions.
Yes, after you escaped into the hole, how did you perfectly reattach the Raquel Welch poster from inside the hole with a tautness that a rock could pierce?
Does it really matter?
It does to me.
Did you even like the movie?
I did very much up until that point.
I'm actually at a loss for words right now. How do I never think about that? Shawshank Redemption, anyone? The scene where Andy Dufresne, they find out that he escaped and he throws the rock at the poster. I will say, the rock is going into there will be pressure there when the rock hits the poster. So, no, it's believable. Totally. If he just lifted it up, the top was attached well enough, and then it just, flopped back down behind him. Yeah, no, it's still reasonable. It doesn't ruin the movie. I can confidently say that's the greatest movie of all time. It's phenomenal. I don't know if there's a better movie, honestly.
If I go, I want you to marry John.
John? But you hate John.
I know. I want him to suffer.
Oh, that's love right there, man. That's love right there. Good luck, John. I wonder how John's doing. It's messed up. Me choosing a YouTube video to watch at 2 a.m. when I have work at 6 a.m.
How people make wooden yo-yos. Let's watch it together. How people make wooden yo-yos.
I'd watch that. It's fascinating. The show, how it's made, phenomenal show. I could sit and watch that all day long. How do you make toothpicks? How are toothpicks made? How are gumballs made? Whatever, name it. And there's a show on it. It's amazing.
If it has snowed every year for the past 30 years in Alaska, how much would you bet on it to snow this year?
It snowed every year for the last 30 years in Alaska.
There's a Cowboys joke here, I can tell.
How much would I bet that it would snow this year?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of questions are these? I would literally bet everything because I have 30 years of data to back up my bet. So yeah, I bet literally everything in the bank account that it would snow.
He has no idea.
I have 30 years of data on the Cowboys not making the Super Bowl. So why do you keep saying every year it's your year?
Dude, that poor man. Here's how I empathize with these people, especially recently with the Vikings debacle. Yet again, being a laughingstock of the league. But that's my team, man. That's my team. I want them to win. That's all I care about. I don't care about the stupid cheerleaders. I just want a Super Bowl ring. That's it. So I can stop watching forever. Cowboys fans, if you stop making fun of Vikings fans, I'll call a truce. Okay?
Your number 12 combo.
Why does it says $147. Why does it say that?
Recalculating here. Must have someone with the cashier. Or this is AI. Loading. Come on. All right. Keep on keeping on here.
What drink would you like for your number 12 combo?
Jeez.
Give me a team member.
Yeah, what the? Where's a person? Where's a human? These stupid clankers. They can't compute numbers right. Dude. 10 years from now, these videos are going to be unearthed, and they'll be like, Tyler Zed said clanker 1,000 times on his show. I don't apologize. Stephen Hawking, if he was a skater. Okay, the ending made it. It was good. It was good. Don't do that. Be safe, guys. Good joke. We need to stand in solidarity with the trans age community.
How old are you? I've always been raised as being currently a 26-year-old.
How old are you?
Well, I live knowing, as I've always known, that I would be 26.
Okay, Bill. This is a really, really simple question. How old are you?
I believe that I'm 26.
It's a real thing. There's really trans age people. Is that? She seems like she's serious here. Dude, what did we say earlier? Why should I be surprised? Why am I surprised that this exists?
How do you get rid of these annoying protesters on the street? It's actually quite simple. First, change all the billboard advertisements to a job application form. Most of them should magically disappear. If there are still protesters, we can use this secret Chinese method.
You know, on that, Tiananmen Square, most Chinese citizens, from what I have read and heard, they have no idea that that happened. That's like such a censored part of their history that they don't even know. They don't know what happened. Do we have anyone here from China? Am I right on that? Do you guys learn about that in school? I would imagine no. Oh yeah, look at that. Impressive. Impressive. Hey, saving that fee. I mean, feels like there's a lot of risk there for a little reward. Because if you crash that thing, you're out, what, $300-400? I think they have those same ones at Costco for $300-400. Whatever, man. It's cool, I guess.
It has now been 8 months since I have been continuously buying and returning anvils on Amazon. It has been 3 weeks since my last update. I haven't stopped. I've just been busy. 2 weeks ago was my birthday. I'm 26. And then 1 week ago it was a family reunion where I got this cute little guy. I got this cute little guy at an antique shop. Daddy's gonna overthrow Amazon.com. This isn't the size of the anvils that I've been buying, but it's a nice little commemoration. And for now, the quest continues.
All right. Is that his goal? To overthrow Amazon and just flood their system with anvils? The weight of an anvil, the shipping issues. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of funny, but it's kind of messed up, man. There's someone on the other end of that anvil. DEI summed up in 7.6 seconds.
Can you tell us what the chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
So...
This is a real clip. This is law enforcement in Washington, D.C. A lot of drama going on there recently. I believe this is the police chief of Washington, D.C. What is the chain of command? What are you talking? What are you... Dude, you're in the chain of command. What are you talking about, lady? Also, before we go, back to the intro clip and Gavin Newsom. I just wanted to share this. You know, since this is Zeducation, we're here on Zed University. I found this chart that goes through 2023, but it shows in California the number of homeless people, unsheltered count, and sheltered count. Look at that. Very, very wild. Wild numbers. Even before COVID, the numbers were increasing after spending billions and billions of dollars. And now they want to spend more money. It's like, wait a minute, maybe the money isn't the issue. Have we ever asked that question? Anyways, we got to end today's show before it gets too serious. How'd you do in today's game? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose. All it means is you got to watch again on Sunday, where if you laugh, you lose, you do a punishment. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Education.
Idiots.